Hey!
How y'all doing?
Okay, so I know I've been gone for almost 4 months. However, something so awful, so atrocious, so
diabolical
happened recently that it awoke me out of my slumber. Okay, but for real, before we get into this, I'm prefacing now that this is by no means poking fun of a 10-year-old. However, I will be harshly judging the parents who knew better and should never have put her in this situation. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, as I'm sure almost all of you know, 10-year-old North West, daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, landed the role of playing Simba in the Lion King play at the Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, which is, quote, an amphitheater in Hollywood Hills. It was named one of the 10 best live music venues in the United States by Rolling Stones magazine in 2018. It was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2023, and as of 2024, known to cast entitled Nepo babies who have never heard the word no before. All because the production company behind the play was, you guessed it, also the production company behind the Kardashians. Allegedly.
How did North West land the role of Simba in The Lion King? The 10-year-old daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West has faced backlash for her performance, with many speculating she only got the role due to her Nepo baby status. It turns out the critics are right, as a source has revealed North didn't have to compete against anyone else for the part, and that the production company that produces The Kardashians was behind the show. The source also alleged North's ability to make headlines was a key factor in her being cast.
Not only did Kim allegedly pay North's way into the play, but also seems as if she changed the entire outfit as well.
So now we're starting to hear how this Big Bird costume came about in The Lion King. Is that she was supposed to wear one of these costumes, which are the costumes and the Broadway and other off-Broadway, major shows, productions of it. However, y'all know, see, why is it always the black men that go and marry or have children by, that want their daughters to be saints? Y'all remember, he went and married her and then started a church and had her going to go get baptized and don't want his daughter on the internet and makeup.
Don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok, don't have her on TikTok at all, if I'm going to approve that.
But the only reason that he found her mother was because she was on the internet. That he didn't want his daughter in makeup. And he didn't want his 10-year-old daughter in those skimpy clothes on the stage like that. So he designed that Big Bird costume, because it's always the men that get with, that then want to have daughters that are saints and they want to police their bodies. So you see how whenever she's with him, she's walking around all covered up. But she is her mother's daughter. That's how we're hearing that the Big Bird costume came about, is because Kanye didn't want his daughter on stage in a skimpy costume.
Now, I have to say, allegedly, but come on, guys. You can't tell me that North actually competed against kids like this.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Oh, I just can't
And that they also then went with this. And would we really put it past Skimberly to pay off someone to get her daughter into the leading role of a play? Allegedly. You know what's kind of ironic to think about though? Do you guys remember the '09 VMAs where Taylor Swift was accepting an award that she won for the best female video and got rudely interrupted by Kanye?
So thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
Well, now his daughter is getting just a small taste of what Taylor probably felt. And I'm sure he is not thrilled about that. But that brings me to one of my points. How irresponsible of Kim and Kanye to put their 10-year-old into this situation. Not only are they leaving her to the wolves, more than likely for clout, because people are starting to see right through them and they're losing followers or losing views, and they're quite honestly becoming irrelevant. But also they're taking away another really talented kid's opportunity who's probably worked really hard for a role like this and has a huge passion for theater. I'll let Dave say it for all of us.
Kim Kardashian's a rat for letting her kid do this. So people paid money for this shit?
Yeah.
Awful. And again, it's not the kid's fault, but like have some self-respect to trot your kid out there with not a speck of talent on this grand stage trying to honor one of the great movies of all time, and you just nepotism baby your kid to the front. She embarrasses herself with not being able to carry a vocal cord. Not her fault.
No.
I saw the clip and thought it was her own elementary school.
Like a play.
Yeah. I didn't know it was this. That somebody's going to grow up and just be like, I get whatever I want at all times. Doesn't matter if I deserve it. Shame.
Shame.
And I was rooting for her.
Rooting for North.
You can't control who you're born to. It's not her fault.
Right.
It's on the parents to have an ounce of respect.
I know, he's not the most loved person, but do you know who is? This TikTok poster has a really interesting theory behind this, and I'm kind of here for it.
There's something about North being like the first woman out of all the nephews and nieces that they have, because she has always been the sacrificial lamb. But this Lion King thing really put us all in perspective, because we're all well aware now that they really are using North to drive engagement. You would never catch Penelope doing any of this. I think Courtney has raised her kids to be very well aware of what the internet and the stories that will run. As a child, if you watched The Lion King when you were born, and then you get a chance to be a lead role, I mean, you would jump at that. But the way that performance went, it was giving very much, I came in 2 minutes before airtime, they showed me a 1-2 step, I read the lyrics from a prompter, and they put me out there. She was kind of just like bouncing back and forth. The North and Kim TikTok is the most followed, most engaged TikTok out of all the nephews and nieces. I mean, Mason Disick just got on Instagram now. He just now got on Instagram in his little chrome heart self. Northwest has always been a product of engagement. Let's start even just by her name. I mean, we couldn't stop asking ourselves, what the fuck is this? Or we love this name, or this is just another plot for your show. You want us to log in on the next season of Keeping Up and be like, oh, Northie, you did so good. People mistreated you so bad. Kim, we know that you got booed at the roast. We know nobody cared for your Met Gala look. And now we know that you are paying under the table to get your daughter into places that she didn't earn. I doubt that she put in an audition and genuinely put in the hard work to learn the lyrics and the choreo, the facial expressions, because she looked like she was just at a kid's school performance. I didn't even think this was something that is supposed to be like huge. This is gonna end up on Disney Plus. And I know that you paid off the manager because he was showing off Northie like a new paycheck.
Now, I just want to wrap things up with a few funny comments that I found on TikTok. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. And as always, I like to end my videos with a question to you guys. Do you think that North actually auditioned for this play, or do you think she was paid off? Also, did any of you guys actually get to go to this play like in person and actually pay for it? And if so, what was your experience? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!